Hey guys, Dayln here, and welcome to this video. So this is the 4th day of my Road to 99 Divination series. I've not done too much today, to be quite honest. I'm only 998k, but still not that much considering I only have gotten around 200k experience today. I haven't trained Divination like a lot today. I spent a lot of time today doing dungeoneering. I was doing the task set, and I'm not finished yet. I have like 3 more tasks to do. I have to use food on a teammate in dungeoneering, which is extremely easy. I just have to get a friend to do a dungeon with me, which is easy. I mean, pretty much any of my friends would do it, especially because like you literally only need to go into like maybe like a C1 or C2, use food on them, and they can leave. Like it's not like you even have to complete the entire dungeon. So that'll be really easy. Let's see. What else do I need to do? I need to do the Frost Dragon one, which is gonna be a pain in the butt. I've done a few floors today. It's extremely hard to find a Frost Dragon. It's not like really hard per se. It just takes a lot of luck. Like pretty much that task is entirely based on luck. I mean, there are things you can do to up the chances of you to get a Frost Dragon, but at the end of the day, it's just how lucky you got. I was looking online to see if there was any better ways to try and find a Frost Dragon. Some people had like they said it took them 40 plus floors to do it, which sucks. But you know, I might just do maybe 2 or 3 a day. I'm not really in any big rush particularly to do it. Maybe like, you know, when I get bored of divination, I can need a break, can go do a floor and then come back. But that one, and then I also need to upgrade my ring fully. I only need like 2 more tiers, so that's like 100k tokens or so, probably a little bit over than that, maybe like 110k tokens or something like that. So I should be able to get 104 from doing that. So I just need to do that as well. So those like obviously are gonna take a while, so take some time to get. I mean, because I solo, it does take time to get 1 million experience. I mean, when you're doing it 5 mans, large, complexity 6 floors. I mean, it doesn't obviously take that long, but I do solos, so obviously it's gonna take me a little bit more time, which is fine with me. I don't really mind. You know, whatever. So yeah, I only have those tasks left. It's kind of funny. I finished all the elite tasks before I finished any of the others. I was able to boost the crafting with a strong artisan's potion, which I boosted my herb lore to make. So, I was happy that I was able to do that one. You know, when the tasks were first released, I wasn't sure if I would be able to do that because, you know, I just wasn't sure about boosting, because I mean, I don't boost too much in dungeoneering. A lot of times when there's skills that I can't do, like doors that I can't do based on skills or whatever, I just won't do the doors. But now that I'm 90 plus, pretty much I can, with this strong potion, sometimes even the tier right below that, I forgot what they're called, but whatever they're called, you know, I can boost up past level 100, so it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, yeah, so I'm 994k from 98. I'm hoping to get that probably Wednesday or so. Something like that. Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. That's not too unrealistic. I mean, that would only be about 250, 300k a day, so that's not too bad. You know, that's like 2.5, 3.5 hours of training a day, which isn't too much considering I do spend that much time on RuneScape anyway, typically, so it's not that big of a deal to be able to get that. I think I'll be able to do it for sure. But yeah. And then I will have 99 divination. There'll be another gathering skill ticked off. Like, I literally left my gathering skills for last. Like, I don't know. I really don't like getting gathering skills. You know, I hated getting woodcutting, and I've gotten woodcutting twice, and then fishing. I've gotten fishing twice, because I've gotten them both on my skiller. To be honest, once I max in comp, I kind of want to, like, make my skiller a member and, like, train on my skiller for a while just for fun, but that would only be after I were to max and possibly comp, because I want to spend, obviously, most of my time on this account. I don't really want to have, like, 2 that I'm focusing on. I want to have one that I'm focusing on, and then I have my skiller, which is there if I want to play it. It has 399s. It has like 70 Slayer, which for a skiller is good because like obviously Soul Wars really isn't. It's pretty much dead content at this point now. I don't think it's entirely dead. I mean, I believe there's still some people that play it, but not nearly as many as there obviously used to be. And I'm not entirely even positive, and so. And I probably wouldn't do that anyway. Like, pretty much all my Slayer experiences come from lamps and, whatever, so. Let's see what else. I don't even know what else I have on my skiller. I don't have very high stats in anything else. I think I have, like, 84 fletching, but that's, like, it. And fletching's, like, really easy, so. I kind of want to get 99 fletching on that account. Maybe 99 rune crafting, but. That would be after I comped. Well, maybe even maxed. I mean, comp, yeah, but, you know, when I get bored of dungeoneering, just max. Or not max, like, train on my skiller, because I don't think I'd ever be able to max a skiller, a level 4 skiller. I don't think I'd be able to do that. But yeah. I don't know how much training of divination I want to do tonight. I might try and get to around 900k experience to level, or so, and then probably either go do something else or get off. I might go play Smite, I don't know. It depends on how late it is, I guess. If it's not that late, I might go play some Smite. If it is, I might just get off and go to bed. I don't really know. But, yeah. I don't know really what else I really want to talk about particularly. But, I mean, most of my day was just spent doing dungeoneering tasks. They're actually really easy. It just really takes effort to go do them, but the tasks themselves really aren't that hard when you have the levels. Let's see, I mean, the hardest ones, I think, will probably be getting the tokens for Rapid Renewal if you don't have that already unlocked, which I did, so I didn't have to use tokens for that. And then upgrading your ring, which takes about, I think it takes around 225, 230k tokens to upgrade it, or somewhere in that area. I know it's above 200k. It's pretty much almost as much, if not more, than a chaotic, I think, to upgrade your ring all the way. So just think of it that way. That one does take a little bit of time. And then also just finding a frost dragon. That's just a pain in the butt. It's basically all about just luck. Honestly, I honestly think that needs to be reworked. Because if people were having problems finding it in like 40 floors, that is obviously a problem. Like, I would understand if it would only take maybe 10 to 15 floors to find one. Like, I would understand that. But like, and because you can only do them solo, like it has to be a solo dungeon. And a lot of people aren't as good at rushing solos because they're used to teams. So, I mean, I'm fairly efficient at rushing floors, but even so, especially because you have to sacrifice the bone on an altar, and if there isn't an altar in the dungeon, you have to make one yourself, which requires 75 construction, and you also have to if you buy the supplies from the smuggler, it costs 145k rusty coins, which isn't too hard to get. It just takes a little bit more effort and time, but honestly, if I were to find a frost dragon, I would have no problem spending that time and effort to be able to do that task, because I cannot wait to get that task freaking done. But that one, I think, is what honestly take me the longest. I mean, I could easily I could easily go for the tokens to upgrade my my ring. And it would be more entertaining, at least, than just rushing like the same floors. I think the only hard part is just like literally the monotony of the floors, I guess, because to get the best odds of finding a frost dragon, from what I've read and whatnot, is you should try and rush floor 11s, and also if I don't think this is confirmed, but this is what I've heard, like if the starting room has a anti-dragon shield in it, there's a higher chance of it's spawning a frost dragon in it. So I don't think that's been confirmed, and I don't know if that's actually true. But you know, why not? It makes sense, I guess, for that to be true. I don't know. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. But rushing floor 11s, searching for them, that makes sense. Like, the higher the floor, the more uncommon the monsters probably would spawn in. So that makes sense too. So hopefully I'll be able to find one without too much hassle. Like, I'm fine with spending the time to do it. It's just gonna be kind of annoying, I guess. It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like Dominion Tower, looking for journal pages. I guess it's kind of the same idea or whatnot. So I should be able to do that, I guess. It's just gonna be kind of boring. But anyways, let's see. I actually got 20 mil dungeoneering experience today too, so only 84 mil left. According to my friend. I'm not exactly looking forward to that. Even if I am gonna be probably teaming for that, I'm still not looking forward to it. But I'm gonna max before I get 120 dungeoneering, most likely. I don't really see myself doing 120 dungeoneering before I max, mostly because I have at this point most of the annoying 99s out of the way. Like, I have agility out of the way, obviously. I'm getting divination out of the way. I plan on getting mining and hunter quite soon. You know, farming is probably the one annoying skill that I have left that I just don't want to do, but you know, I have to. I'm actually only 210k from 92, so I'm not like uber far away from 92, from halfway. So you know, it's just kind of one of those skills that you just kind of have to keep doing. Like, if you ever like are even going to consider maxing, I would definitely suggest starting farming early. Like, literally start it early, because then once you max, you know, you'll have that 99 already, or you'll be pretty close to it. I mean, even if you use like super cheat methods to get the skill, if you're planning on just maxing overall, even just doing even just planting pretty low tier like trees and stuff will help. And you know, like, I'm literally planting willows right now, and I'm probably gonna have to upgrade to maples or yews in order for me to get the experience that I need in a timely fashion. I just saw an enriched, but that's just like in a timely fashion. But I'm pretty sure if I had actually started farming and done it like on a regular basis, it wouldn't be such a hassle, I guess. I don't really do too many herb runs because I don't usually want to take the time, but tree runs are really easy. Like, tree runs are like pretty fast, and plus the fact that with tree runs, all you really need is access to lodestones and access to the spirit trees, and you know, the tree runs are really, really easy. I mean, herb runs aren't that hard. You know, you only really need the explorer's ring, but I think 3. I'm not entirely sure, but one that you can do a cabbage teleport with, to the cabbage patch right by the Port Sarim farming patch. I don't even know if it's Port Sarim, it might be Falador, but whatever. And that one, and then also you just need Catherby and the Catherby lodestone for that one. The Artie one, you can either have the Artie cloak or Artie lodestone. I mean, the cloak is more convenient, but the lodestone works just fine. You need to have an ectophile for the Port Phasmades one, and then Trilheim teleport or Love Story, so you can modify the tabs to go to Trilheim. But I mean, those aren't too difficult to get, at least in my opinion. But that's because it's questing, and I enjoy questing. But yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to actually One of a Kind. I think that's supposed to come out this week. I'm probably gonna do it on release, obviously, and then you know, I might record some cutscenes, record boss fights, that kind of stuff, and upload it. I'm not entirely sure how I want to go about that, but it just depends. Dragon Rider quest, obviously. I think it'll be shaping up to be a good quest. And also, we're gonna have, I think, what is it, Celestial Dragons? I think is what they're called. We're gonna have those added into the game, which is kind of cool, I guess. You know, nothing, I don't really think spectacular. I don't know what their drops are supposed to be, but They sound entertaining. If they're supposed to be a higher tier than Mithril dragons, obviously they're going to be a little bit harder than Myth dragons. And I mean, I don't think Myth dragons are hard, but I know some people do. But they're fairly easy to kill. It's actually really funny. Come to think of something, this has really nothing to do with dragons, but I was in dungeoneering today, and I got 3 tier 11 items today. It was really funny. You know, I don't really come across too many tier 11s, which basically, you know, tier 11s, primal, celestial, and Sagittarian items. I actually came across a primal hatchet, which obviously isn't too big of a deal, but I just put it on my tool belt anyway. You know, why not? You know, it's a better hatchet, and since I can use it, why not? Might as well. And I also came across a celestial wand and a celestial staff, which I bound the wand, and then I came across the staff earlier after that, and then I bound the staff just because the staff will probably be better for me than the wand. Like, the wand, in my opinion, would be better if I dual wield it, but since I don't dual wield, I decided to bind the staff instead. You know, I thought it would be a better item choice, at least until I find some better items. Obviously, ideally, I would want to get 113 dungeoneering for a primal 2H, but I can't get that right now. I mean, I could try and go hunt for a primal maul, I think it is, that I could get one of those, but I don't know. I'm fine with the Prometheum 2H for right now, unless I came across, just like randomly came across a primal maul, I don't think I would go, like, actively go and try and search for one. I think I'd probably just bind it if I could find it, if I was doing it while I was getting floors done, so. But anyways, I thought it was kind of funny that I come across 3 tier 11 items. I think the only tier 11 items I have right now, at least bound, I've come across more. Like, I've come across, like, boots and gauntlets and stuff, but obviously you don't really bind those. I have a primal plate body, I have a primal legs, primal hatchet, obviously. I think I have Sagittarian legs. I think. I'm not entirely positive. It's either Sagittarian or tier 10, whatever they're called. Megaleather, maybe? I don't know. I think they're Sagittarian, though. And then I have a Celestial Staff, and then I've also come across Celestial Wand, obviously, but I didn't keep that bound. But, you know, those are the only tier 11 items I've come across, and I have not come across, like, really any good Slayer items. It's really annoying. Like, I don't have a Spirit Bloom hood, or a Shadow Silk hood, because Night Spiders obviously just don't want to give me one, even though I have 103 dungeoneering, and I kill all the Night Spiders I come across, and I still have not gotten one. I don't even know. I'm not even sure if they're in the game anymore. I'm pretty sure they are. But obviously I did some dungeoneering. I got, like, I think I was around 92 dungeoneering before, the, Evolution of Combat came out. But it's really annoying that I don't have one. And then also, it would be cool if I could get a Hex, but I don't even know if Hexes are the best bow anymore. I think either Sagittarian or Hex Hunters are, obviously. I don't know which one's better. But if I were to come across one of those, I would swap out the magic for the range just because I prefer range, but yeah. Yeah, Shadow Silk Hood obviously is still a thing. It's just annoying that I have not found one yet. But I guess, you know, whatever. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. There's really not a lot for me to say. I haven't really done too much today, so. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.